Hi, I'm Trevor Smith. I'm with the Success with People Academy. And I wanted to stop for a few minutes to share some insight related to giving instructions that get results. One of the challenges that we have is the capacity to give instructions, sometimes very simple instructions, and have them carried out correctly and on time. And so today, I just want to spend a few minutes with you to share some insights that would help you to be able to give instructions clearly, definitively, and have them completed on time. I'm going to be using the DISC framework. We should know the DISC classification of behaviors: dominance, influence, steadiness, and conscientiousness. That's a framework that helps us to understand how people navigate through life. How do we respond to life unfolding events? So dominance, direct, driven, decisive. Influence, influential, yes, innovative, creative, want to connect with people. Steadiness, steadiness, supportive, reliable, consistent, very empathetic. C, conscientiousness, compliance wanting, correct, want structure, want system. So that's basically a classification to help us to be able to communicate with others in a way that they understand, that they can empathize, that they can receive your information. Today, we want to use this classification to provide instructions that get done right away and in the way that you want it to be done. So we want to start with the D, dominance. If you're giving instructions to a D-style colleague, understand that the D-style colleague wants to drive the car. They don't want to be in the back seat or in the passenger seat. They want to hold the steering wheel. So you need to give them some leeway in terms of some autonomy, but you can't just give them a self. Well, you want to give them a self-driving car, but you don't want to just put them in the car and leave them alone. You need really to have some harness, some control. So yes, some latitude, give them some freedom to get the results because they want them, to use their own creativity to get the results. But you need to have some guardrails, some, handbrake available as well. Also, give them stretch targets. They want to be challenged. They don't want to do the same thing over and over. Oh, I've done that already. Okay, this is boring. You need to give them something that, gives them some kind of incentive to stretch, to reach. I'm doing something new. I want to achieve this. Challenge me. Give me a target that you think that I can't achieve, and I will strive to get there. And the other thing would be, be clear. You need to be in charge. There needs to be an adult in the place. So even though they might be coming back to say, hey, but your instructions weren't clear, or I didn't have the resources, you need to know what it is that you want, and you need to be in charge. Okay, so much for your D-style instructions. So clarity, what is the goal? When do you want it? How do you want it? Stand firm with it, but understand that within that, you need to give them some kind of a room for creativity, innovation, for doing it their way. I did it my way, yes, but I want the results. Be clear. All right. I style, right, which is outgoing, people oriented. I style. The I style wants to have their own creativity. Again, similarly, they want to do things their own way. They want to have some kind of little addition that they could put to it. So they want a little wow. They don't want to just come back and say, here it is. They want to say, here it is, plus I did this, or I did it in a little different way from everybody else. That's part of it. So that's fine, as long as you get what it is that you need at the core. Yes? Problem with the S style, or one of the things that you need to remember with the I style, is that you have to limit the details. please don't give them a 5-page set of instructions and they have to go and read and research this link and come on, keep it simple. That's important, that we don't go off into a lot of details. If you have to have a lot of information, break it up into chunks. So we're going to get this done first. When you finish this phase, come, let's do the next phase. That's where we want to go with the iStyle. You just want to keep it simple, break things down in a manageable way. Then check in frequently, please. Right? No style is better, no style is worse. You just need to know how to get best results from each one. And with the iStyle, you need to follow. Why? Because the iStyle has sensitive antenna. People say that they're easily distracted. I say no. I say they just have sensitive antenna. They just want to see what's happening in life around them. And so they are sensitive to what's going on around them, which is good. Curiosity is great as a human feature. So that's where we want to go. So please check in regularly to make sure that their focus at a given point in time is on what you want them to be doing and not on anything else. Good. Let's go forward. The S style, steadiness. These are people-oriented and more reserved, more inward-looking. So when you're giving instructions to the S style, be patient. Okay? The S style is reliable. They just want to get it. Once they get it and know exactly what it is, then you do not have to worry. It's going to get done. So the S style is saying, tell me what it is that you want to get done. What are the goals? What are the objectives? How are we going to get there? All right. So I have clarity now. So give me some clear instructions as to how and to get this done. I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. I want you to watch me do one, or if you want, do one with me so that I get it. Let me tell you why I'm asking you to do this. Because once I get it, you got it, you can just go. I'm done. I will be doing it until you say to me, do it no longer. So just be patient with me at the start and be very clear about the instructions. Yeah. And let me know, am I alone or are you part of the process? Are there team members? Is everybody clear about what needs to be done? All of that is there. And once you have that settled, then it's going to run like clockwork. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Every now and then you can come in and give me a little encouragement, but I'm good. The C style, conscientiousness, which is more structured, task-oriented, and inward-looking. Structure, system. If you want something done, you should have a clear plan. We should have this vision, this objective, this goal. So we have clarity as to what it is that we are doing, where it is that we are going, and how we're going to get there. And what is my role in it, and how am I to perform this role? All this needs to be documented. This is not just coming and talking. I need to see this in black and white. I need to see this written down. So there's a structure. And then once we have started, please don't come, tomorrow and say, oh, by the way, we're not going to do it this way anymore. We're going to do it this way. And by the way, the objectives have changed. If you do that, then I'm going to feel as if I'm in chaos. Yeah. So let us be clear about our plans. Let us stick to the plans. And of course, we need to have milestones. So I can know where I am at a particular point in time. I should be here after 24 hours. I should be there. If I'm not, then I know that something is wrong. And if I'm to get input, I need to get the input on time. Those are some of the things that would help me to deliver what it is that you want. All right. So this is supposed to be short. So let me just give you a quick rundown again. For the D style, the bottom line is where it is that you want to go. Goal. What is the goal? How am I going to get there? What is my role in getting you there? And I want some latitude, some stretch targets. And you need to know that you need to control me. I'm not telling you that, but you need to know that you need to stand firm and not be easily moved around by me. Just telling you that. All right, the I style wants some creativity, wants to more, wants to do things in a little different way. Allow that, but structure. Bear in mind that the I style has sensitive antenna, so they might actually be busy doing something else that, when you want them to be doing this. So you need to check in regularly and to please don't give them a whole treatise on what it is that they need to do. They need to have some simple instructions. The S style, steadiness, need to be patient. Just get them right. Let them get it first time. Even that might take a little longer than you want. Let them get it. And then once they have got it, it's all right. You're good to go. And the C style wants it, wants the clarity, wants the documentation, and wants to know the milestones so that you can track progress. Hope that helps you and that you'll be able to give instructions more effectively going forward. I am Trevor E.S. Smith. I'm with the Success with People Academy, and the Success with People Academy are the developers of the revolutionary DISC AI Coach app. Thank you.